Surprise! Tesla canceled the cheapest version of the Tesla Cybertruck, the Tesla Cybertruck single motor with actually the longest range of like 365 miles. After what? Less than 6 months. Hello, Moshe, the Electric Israeli. Thank you for joining. If you're new, please subscribe. Help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all of my supporters. If you're in the market to buy a Tesla car, please use my referral code. And as always, this video is sponsored by EVBase. Look, I'm going to tell you the facts, and then I'm going to tell you the history of it. So the fact is that about 6 months ago, Tesla introduced in a Hail Mary move to sell more Tesla Cybertrucks, which is a total and complete failure. I did a video the other day. The only thing that will save Tesla Cybertruck is a Tesla Cyber SUV. All enclosed, 3 rows, 7-seat will be a great success. I am telling you. We'll see what happens. What I'm saying is this. In a desperate move, a few months ago, Tesla launched the Tesla Cybertruck single motor, good range, but less towing capacity, less hauling capacity, textile seats, no outlets, which is which truck you're going to buy with no outlets? That's the whole point of a truck. No outlets, cloth seats, like I said, and the biggest one to me is the fact that there was no automatic tonneau cover. It was like this cloth with Velcro. You can come with a cutting board, with cutting knife, and just steal everything. So which makes the trunk useless. You can't keep anything there overnight. Which what makes the Cybertruck so great is the automatic tonneau cover. And for all that, only $10,000 less. So the price is right now, there's 2 versions, $80,000 before incentives, which are going to go away soon, and $115,000 for the Cyberbeast, which has everything in it. FSD, anything you want, service, whatever you want, but for $115,000, okay? Who's buying this? Very, very wealthy people. So, and then there was that version, that single motor version, for how much? For $70,000. So 80,000, 70,000 before incentive. So 62.5 if you qualified. And now this is going away. Now the whole car is gone away. Before I continue, I just want to go with you to the inventory in my area, Northeast New Jersey, in my area, and I see a lot of all-wheel drive available. You see, I don't see any single motors that are available in inventory in my area. I mean, I'm sure maybe in other areas is a lot of discounts, as you see. It's always been. I made so many videos, a lot of discounts. 3,000, 4,000. I mean, a lot of discounts. 4,430. You know, a lot, almost 5,000 years on, almost 5,000 discounts for the all-wheel drive Tesla. I didn't see any single motor ones, so that didn't happen. Now, so these are the facts. This was in a desperate move, total failure. Now, this is part of Tesla's DNA, and I'm going to apply it to the supposedly cheaper Model Y that's coming up soon, because it's very important. Tesla has a history of failure when it comes to these kinds of version. Let me take you back to 2012. Tesla was planning to have a 40 or 45 kilowatt hour Tesla Model S, 180 miles. Never came to be, thank God. Then it had a 60 kilowatt hour. Sold it maybe for a year for 208 miles range. Gone. Same version for the Model X, 200 miles range, 60 kilowatt, gone. Tesla's standard range, 220 miles, gone. Tesla Model Y standard range, 20 miles range, gone. See the pattern? And now the Cybertruck. All the lineup, Model S, Model X, Model Y, Model 3, all of them, and the Cybertruck came with these kind of versions, even though this version, if they managed to have the tonneau cover and maybe 2 outlets for that price, by the way, I like cloth seats. That would have been great. That would have been attractive. But once you take these two, because the range was better. For example, I'll give you a comparison. The Tesla Model Y single motor, 360 miles, whatever, 50 miles, that's such a great value. Great value. Fantastic. Beautiful. Okay, Tesla Model 3 single motor, 370 miles, whatever, 80 miles is this. What a great value. But once you reduce everything, and the range, and the this, and the what's the value? Which brings me to the Model Y. Before I tell you that, this video is sponsored by EVBase. I buy all my accessories. I get all my accessories from EVBase. They are amazing, really good quality. Floor mats, components, wheel covers, everything I get from them. Use my referral code. You get 20% discount. I hope and pray for two things for the future cheap Tesla Model Y, which looks like it. Maybe it will be smaller in size, whatever. Look how, let me give you this comparison. Look how successful the Tesla Model Y L in China. Longer, taller, same range, great quality, 3 rows, 6 seats. Sold out in China, which is not known to have big families. Can you imagine how well it will do in the Middle East, Europe, United States, Canada? It will be a great success. A little bit more expensive, $3,000 more expensive. If you bring a reduced Tesla Model Y, let's say they're talking about no glass roof, whatever. The first Teslas used to be hard roof, not glass roof. Model S. If they bring a car like this with significantly lower range and significantly lower performance, it will be in the graveyard of the cheap Teslas. If they bring something like a single motor, smaller Tesla Model Y, with at least 300 miles and up, at least. So that's about 480 kilometers. If that will be, it will sell awesome. It will sell with options that you can choose for 35,000 below. If you do the same thing for like 38, 39, that you're gone. The differentiator between the Tesla Model, the Tesla Cybertruck dual motor and the Tesla Cybertruck single motor, the downgrades were so significant and not enough for the price. That car for $50,000, now you're talking. Now you are talking with an option to get the automatic tonneau cover and maybe 1 or 2 outlets. That's all you had to do. And it would have been success. But they downgraded so much in the critical areas that it is a failure, and I'm not surprised. So I go back to the Tesla Model S and X and 3 and Y with those totally reduced features. They're gone. They are gone. And if the lesson to be learned should be that lesson. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. Here's a word from my sponsor. Hey guys, Moshe the Electric Israeli here with my Tesla Model Y Juniper launch model. These are the cross-flow caps, okay, rim covers that come with the Tesla. They're very nice, but as you know, if you own a Tesla car, you know all about the curb rash, okay? Because if you see here, in almost every Tesla rim cover, it doesn't cover all the way, okay? See, it gets all the way here. So that's why you get curb rash. Let me show you one. Here it is. Here's one. Okay, curb rash. This is just happened. So I got these beautiful hubcaps cross flow from EVBase, my sponsor. If you use my code, I'm going to put it in the video, you can get up to 10 or 20%, depends on the season. They're really great. I already installed one. Look at that. You can also order the Tesla sticker if you'd like to put it. I like it this way. It's really, really nice. It's very easy to install. So I installed one. Let me show you a trick of how to get the Tesla covers, because they're a little bit tricky. Okay, there's one here in front of me. Okay, see, I took it out already. I can keep it. I'm going to keep it as a spare for whatever reason. Maybe I can sell it, but these are really nice and aggressive. So let me show you how to do this. Okay, I'm right in front of the caps, the actual Tesla ones, the cross flow. Now I took a little screwdriver because they like you can't just rip them out. So it's a little difficult. So basically, you just stick it right here, and then you just watch your fingers. Then it will pop. Okay, it will pop just like this. Watch. Okay, it pops. So you do like 2 or 3 of them in the top, and then the whole thing comes up. Otherwise, it's not easy to take out. I can tell you that. It's not easy to take out. Okay, then you take another one, and if you feel like it, you can take another one. So this way, you can absolutely pop them out, and it's easy. See, you get 3, and then you just pop it out like so. Now you get the new wheel cover. That is very easy to install. You see, it comes in this bubble wrap. You take it out like this, and then you make sure you find the air pipe. Okay, right here you align it, and it's easier to install, much easier to install, like it's one piece. You make sure it's in. That's it. Now, here we go. Now, this is cover. You see, so the curb brush will not go on the top of the rim. It's covered. Okay? So here it is. You see? It is covered. The whole rim is covered. Now the rim is protected. Let me show you here. The rim is covered. The rim is protected as opposed to what we had before. Let me show you on the other side again. See? Here the rim is not protected. See that? The rim is not protected, so you get all these curb brushes. All right? You want to protect your beautiful car, right? So go ahead, go to EVBase website, use my code TEI, the Electric Israeli, and you get some nice discounts. Okay? Thanks.